building up to the India versus Pakistan Asia Cup 2022 encounter that will happen at the Ring of Fire in Dubai. The Asia Cup is novel for this particular purpose, folks, because India and Pakistan can play each other more often. This time, not once, not twice, but potentially 3 times, India and Pakistan will play each other. And remember, it's less than 48 hours and we are counting to the greatest rivalry that is there in cricket. Now, in this video, I will talk about the top moments between India and Pakistan in the Asia Cup. And I'll also dwell into a bit of history about the tournament between these two nations. First up, right out of the blue, just like any ICC event, barring the Champions Trophy, India has dominated Pakistan in a multi-nation event. It's 8-5 in favor of India, folks. 7 ODI wins and 1 T20I win. Remember, the 2016 edition of the Asia Cup was held in the T20 format and India won that. India has 7 titles. Pakistan just have 2. And Pakistan's last title in the Asia Cup came in 2000, which was held in Dhaka. You all remember that, folks. It was very heartbreaking for India. Mohammad Yusuf got to his century with the last ball 6. That was how bad it was for India at that time. Now, in this, what I will show you is the top 5 India versus Pakistan moments, starting from number 5 and going on to the top moment. So basically, it has been 38 years ever since the Asia Cup has been played. India and Pakistan and Sri Lanka played in 1984. India did not play in 1986 due to tensions against Sri Lanka. Then in 1988, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka all played together. In 1991-1993, India and Pakistan held hands and boycotted each other's tournaments. Why? Because of bilateral tensions. The first major that I have to look back, the throwback to an India-Pakistan encounter in the Asia Cup, the 5th memorable moment for me, was in 1988 in Dhaka. It was a low-scoring game, folks. Arshad Ayub, when was the only time he picked up his only 5-wicket haul in ODIs? It came in this game against Pakistan. Pakistan were all out for 142. It should have been easy for India, right? But no. Abdul Qadir and a young Wasim Akram ensured that India did not have it easy in their chase of 143. It took every single strength of Moinder Amarnath and his resilience. His unbeaten 74 ensured that India crossed the line and won the game by a very close margin, folks. Abdul Qadir was already one of the best spinners that Pakistan had. Wasim Akram had just started on that path of greatness. The 4th most memorable moment for me when it came to India versus Pakistan in the 2018 in the Asia Cup was in 2018. This stat is the main reason why it is so popular. In 2 India versus Pakistan encounters, only 3 wickets fell for India. That was how dominant it was. Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan, they were the stars not just in game 1 but also in game 2. And oh yeah, for all those people who are talking about left arm pace, left arm pace, left arm pace that's going to trouble India, remember in 2018, Rohit and Shikhar, Rohit Sharma in particular, there were a lot of questions. But there was Mohammad AMIR and there was Shah Afridi. What happened in those 2 games? As I said, only 3 wickets. If I have to discount the second game, only 2 wickets. Why? One of the wickets was a run-out. So Pakistan, even with their battery of left-arm pace, and even though, perhaps India have a problem with left-arm pace, only 2 wickets fell. And the key clincher in this was Dubai. That was the venue. It says it all, folks. The dominance that India exhibited in that 2018 Asia Cup with both Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan, Pakistan were just found wanting, and their bowling and batting never actually clicked. Number 3 is a very, very unique and a very, very tense moment in the 2016 Asia Cup. What happened in that? Pakistan were flattened out for 83. It should have been easy, right? But no. Mohammad AMIR, at that time coming back, was simply magnificent. 3 wickets down for 8 runs. Ajinkya Rahane, Rohit Sharma, Suresh Raina all fell foul to the brilliance of Mohammad AMIR. At 8 for 3, we all felt maybe Pakistan could do this in Dhaka. But Virat Kohli, one of the many performances that he would give against Pakistan, simply outstanding. His 49 ensured that India avoided humiliation. 83, Pakistan were already humiliated thanks to Hardik Pandya's 3-wicket burst. But Virat Kohli ensured that India would continue their unbeaten run against Pakistan. Number 2, we all know this individual, Shahid Afridi. Forever had hurt India in past encounters. 100 was of 45 balls, and every other time he's always been that one individual who's gotten under India's skin. You thought the 1986 last ball 6 by Javed Miandad broke India's heart of Chetan Sharma? Guess again. In the 2014 Asia Cup, India were in a good position. They had notched up 245 with Rohit Sharma, MS Dhoni all hitting 50s. Mohammad Hafiz had kept Pakistan in the hunt with a good 75. But then, when wickets kept tumbling, it felt as if India would continue their dominance against Pakistan. What happened? A certain Shahid Afridi came. And India was still in the game, let me tell you folks. When Ravichandran Ashwin took the wicket of Saeed Ajmal in the last over, Junaid Khan and Shahid Afridi were on strike. Junaid took a single, and the next 2 balls ensured that 1986 Sharjah would be repeated 28 years later in Dhaka. Afridi stepped out, launched a 6 over wide long off, although it wasn't timed, but the rather small boundaries at Mirpur ensured that it carried over the fence. The next ball, Afridi again made room. Ashwin followed him with yet another delivery on his pads. Afridi launched it over long on. It just about cleared the fence, and Pakistan won by 1 wicket. Shahid Afridi had once again hurt India in a very, very crucial stage. But this would only be a glimmer of some very, very sporadic performances that Shahid Afridi would give. Remember, the 2014 Asia Cup was Afridi's brilliance. His knock against Bangladesh also was sublime. But it all began in this. And the reactions that came from many sections of the crowd after the match was not good viewing, folks. But Shahid Afridi, the legend, 2 wickets, 2 sixes in the last 2 balls. Pakistan had won by 1 wicket. Brilliance. But the top moment, the ultimate top moment when it comes to not just the Asia Cup, in any India versus Pakistan encounter, Virat Kohli. 2012 was the making of Virat Kohli, folks. Remember Hobart versus Sri Lanka? His brilliant 100 in that match when they chased down 321 in less than 40 overs. Virat Kohli's 133 at Bellerive Oval had signalled the arrival of the ultimate legend. Just a couple of months later, Virat Kohli would show that he truly is one of the best in the business. Pakistan had notched up 329. Mohammad Hafiz and Nasir Jamshed had hit centuries. Gautam Gambhir fell for a 2-ball duck. But then what did we see? We saw an ultimate masterclass from Virat Kohli. 183, 22 fours and 1 6. Wahab Riaz taken to the cleaners, 4 overs, 50 runs. Kohli had shown that he was the ultimate chase master. And that match kind of signalled the passing of the torch. Why? Sachin Tendulkar's last ODI. 52, he would be dismissed for Saeed Ajmal getting him with another dusra. Like how it was. And Tendulkar bid farewell to ODIs. India chased down 330, but Virat Kohli's 183 was simply the stuff of legends. And that knock from 2012 established the Virat Kohli dominance era until 2019. This moment, not just in the Asia Cup, but in India versus Pakistan, any cricketing history, is right up there when it comes for India. So my top moment is Virat Kohli 183 versus Pakistan in Mirpur 2012. One hopes that Virat Kohli, with the form that he's shown in the nets and with the way how he has been in a mental space at this point in time, one hopes that we can maybe not 183, but a dominance of 2016, maybe a dominance of 2018, perhaps 2012. We see glimpses of that. India and 1.4 billion Indians will be very, very happy indeed, folks. Thank you so much for listening to this live. We'll be back with more updates from the Asia Cup, more build up to India versus Pakistan. Press the like, comment and share button, and we are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, folks. Bye-bye.